My name is Ruth Wahome, and I wish Kenyans a happy Jamhuri Day from Canada.
In the heart of Toronto, a vibrant tapestry of Kenya spirit unfolds. Today, Kenya Community Ontario, known as KCO, waves a celebration of unity and cultural pride, marking Jamhuri Day, the day Kenya gained its independence.
Jamhuri Day for me is the opportunity to come together and connect with my fellow Kenyans, my fellow countrymen, and just get that feel of home and tradition on sharing and celebrating our independence together, even though we are out of our own country.
It's a moment whereby we need to be grateful for where we've come from and reflect on the journey that we're going to have going forward.
And just being able to see the progress and to see the future and to see us as a country coming together and celebrating our culture, celebrating our tradition, and being able to pass that down through generations.
Karibuni Kenya, India jua, jambo jambo bwana, jambo jambo rafiki.
Was there any theme for this year?
One Kenya, one tribe. Very, very important. Bringing Kenyans of all walks of life, despite their tribe, we're all one and one and one.
What pushed you to take that for this year?
Back home, there's political issues going on. So it's just to come together and say we are one Kenya, despite these political affiliations. I think since we are in the diaspora, we are all one Kenya here, as we are here.
Related to or connected to individuals from Kenya. So we thank you for the goodwill that brought everyone here. And we thank you for the desire of everyone to maintain this unity, to be able to help and extend a hand to each other in our times of need, but also to come together just to celebrate.
Habari ya Wakenya, amjambo kila mmoja. Amjambo! Thank you so much, RBC. Welcome.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us today. It is indeed my privilege and honor to be here with all of you on your special day. Thank you for having RBC, and thank you for everything that you are contributing in the Canadian society.
Kumbuka mnasema hivyo.
Habari gani?
Salama.
Habari kwa hewa. I just want to take an opportunity to just thank every one of you who has come in. And we go to the next agenda on our item for this evening is to give an award for those people who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes and in front of the scene to make sure that KCO is revitalized, that KCO comes back to its feet. And the first order of business and person to be recognized is a gentleman who has put a lot of effort in terms of making sure that KCO is rightfully constituted, and that honor goes to Mr. Bessel Mawasi. He will receive this award in absentia. Currently, he is in Kenya, but the award will be taken by Dr. Charles Mayenga, the former KCO president. Karibu.
I'm not Pastor Mawasi, but I can speak on his behalf. Pastor and I have worked for many, many years, and I can see why he has actually been awarded this particular award. But I want really to thank the community, because I know Pastor has worked with the community for many, many years. Every time that we have had some of the events, some of the things to work with, one of the things that Basil has done very well is to revise the KCO Constitution. Anytime we have wanted to look at it, the first person to look at is to ask Basil, can you help us? I want you to clap for him, because any of those articles, Basil has been able to edit them. So let's clap for Basil, not for me, but we clap for him. I also want to acknowledge Basil, because for many of you might not know, one of the first things that we did was to write a manifesto or a strategic plan for KCO. In that committee again was Basil, Vibi, Joyce Misoi, and Matunda Nyanjama. So you can see Basil has been there, and that was 2002. Let's clap for Basil. So he has done a very wonderful, yeah. I'll communicate with him that you really appreciate his role, because even since 2002, he has not been tired of KCO. How about you? Thanks very much.
The next recipient of our award tonight, it gives me pleasure because I have seen her with and without working in and out of KCO. I am very sure every community that has had a crisis has seen the face of this recipient. She quietly works behind the scene and also makes sure that she attends to the immediate needs that we have. Those who have been recently bereaved, they understand her tenacity, her being there when you need her, even when she has been very tired because of the commitment outside the family, but she never complains. She epitomizes what community is all about. Sometimes you give not because you have, but because of the gifts and the wealth that resides within the heart. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome Dr. Reverend Florence Juma.
Santi. Special round of applause. Sante sana. Continue clapping for her. She makes her way to the stage.
Hey!
Sante sana, Mama. We appreciate you.
I am completely honored and I'm humbled. It has been my honor and my pleasure to get an opportunity to journey with individuals at difficult times. We also had an opportunity to gather as an ad hoc committee to be able to look into ways in which our community can adapt some of the more contemporary and current ways of addressing needs when they occur. And I know we had a survey to see what the community would like. I think maybe it was too soon at that time and people are still processing how best to do it. But we also learned that there are sub-community members who already have bereavement plans. I'm still appealing to our community. There are people who do not belong to those subcommittees and do not have bereavement plans. It's the desire of our community to be able to come up with a relevant bereavement plans, insurance plans, to work towards being able, at times of bereavement and times of need, not be burdened by the need of limited resources, but be able to go through grieving with each other without feeling like we are limited in ways that we want to be present to bereaved communities, but also to send off those who have left. So I appeal to you that we give a second look to ways in which, whether you are already part of subgroup bereavement plans or not, look at a way that the entire Kenyan community can come up with a plan that will be helpful for all of us as we are approaching age that we know that, whether it's ourselves or our own family members, we will be faced with bereavement one time or another. We want to be present for each other. I've been honored to be called upon. It has been a privilege and an honor, and I hope to continue doing that. Thank you for the nomination. Thank you for the award. God bless you.
Santi.
The next set of events, set of awardees, I would like Jeremy Awori to have the privilege of awarding them. He is the current KCO treasurer.
All right. Clap for the treasurer.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome everybody. Thank you for taking your time. Busy schedules, you're here. But having said that, this event was put together with a superb gentlemen and ladies, and without them would not be here today. Without further ado, if you're in the event committee, could you come here and get your award? You know yourselves, and from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of KCO leadership, we thank you very much. This has
Being the KCO events lead is something I volunteered to do wholeheartedly, and I just want to thank you all for coming for this event. And I've been one of the people saying KCO is the people and the people is KCO. Hey, wow. And without that, we would not be here. I, being the event lead person, you cannot work alone. The strength of yourself as a good leader are the people that you work with. So today, I don't get a gift for myself. I give the gift to my team members who have sacrificed their time every week and to be there for this event. We would log on at 8 p.m. and we get Ligia and Jimmy already logged in and ready. And Fatma. And then Gondi comes. And then Jackie comes. And then we continue. And then we're like, okay, this meeting is only for 1 hour. It goes 2 hours. We are laughing or doing something. So today I want to recognize these people who have made this event great. Hilary Gondi. There you go. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Ligia and Jimmy, there you go. Fatma, there you go. And Jackie, there you go. Pigia hawa watu makofi.
Congratulations, asante sana. Asante sana.
For this year, what are those big things you have done for Kenyan in Canada that you were proud of?
I must say the biggest thing that we had is on the Canada Day, we had a cookout, which attracted about 600 people. And also, we introduced a monthly speaker series whereby we bring different people to come and talk on various things. We had one on breast cancer. We had one York Region Police come and talk about policing in the community, which is important in our lives to know how to deal with certain things. And we're just creating awareness in things that affect our lives on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you so much. Even hata mnipigie makofi haya, makofi kwangu. Bwana. Twende, angusha. Hiyo ni makofi yangu, lazima nipigie. Kama unipigi ukuli. Haya. Tena? Wacha. Sasa wewe namna mimi wewe umepata zawadi kule, acha kuona uwivu. Utapewa tu siku moja. Asante sana, ubarikiwe sana kiongozi. Mungu awabariki sana. Sawa sawa. I want us to go and eat. Unajua tutaki kuongea sana. This food is getting cold. And
Dearly Father, I come before you this time, O Lord. We thank you for the gift of life that you have given unto us. We thank you for the Father that you have brought us, the strength, the wisdom, the monies and the resources to be here, my dear Heavenly Father, for this food that is ahead of us. Sanctify it, bless it, and let it be of nourishment to us. Be with us, guide us, and bless us. For we pray this shortly, trusting and believing in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. After food, we're going to introduce our vendors. Our vendors started with Fatuma Real Estate, RBC, Life Insurance. It is important to have insurance. Make sure you have insurance. Utakufa kesho bwana. Hatutaki kuchanga hapa. Sisi tunataka kuja kuzika wewe, mambo ishe. Hiyo ndio story bwana. So usijali, hata mimi nitaenda tu. Guys, those people who want to join KCO membership, registration is $25. Registration to be a member of KCO, Kenya Community Ontario, $25. And renewal every year is $25. To be a live member, you pay $200 once. Then you'll be a live member of KCO. So your membership is permanent.
The key speaker was a Kenyan doctor based in the US who gave his keynote speech which focused on Kenyan independence, and he was here to inspire the youth, and there are very good questions which were asked by the youth as to how to become a surgeon. And we're trying to impact our youth as they grow up and trying to go into these particular fields. And I think that was a hit too.
I just want to let you know that our guest speaker, Dr. Awori Hayanga, is actually about to attend surgery right now, and that is why he's not here. But he's actually on standby right now, so we would like, if you can pay attention to the screens, he's going to be communicating and talking to us from the screens as you line up for your meal.
Distinguished guests, members of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens of Kenya, KCO leadership, Dr. Charles Wambulwa, Phoebe Kagumba Sibanda, Jeremy Awori, KCO events team, Lygia and Jimmy Van Rossi, Fatma Nadir, Jackie Kariuki, Hilary Gondi, Khevali Fedha. I am most grateful for this honor to address you today, and it is my humblest regret that I cannot be there in person. On 25th September 1963, the then Kenyan Prime Minister, Jomo Kenyatta, gave an address at the London conference attended by British and Kenyan representatives and dignitaries, aimed at finalizing the constitutional arrangements ahead of the independence of Kenya on 12th December 1963. On that night, he said this: "Our plans for independence on December 12th are firm, and all invitations have now been sent out, together with orders for our new national flag and coat of arms. The work on the Uhuru Stadium is well advanced, and we hope that you will come to Kenya to share with us the festivities of this momentous day." The mood and spirit of the people of Kenya, of all races and tribes, is one of hope, of confidence, and great expectations. The spirit of Harambee and unity has been acknowledged and recognized throughout the world. It is with this background that we now meet here in London. We must remove contention and friction from the machinery of the government and leave ourselves free to prosecute the more urgent task of economic recovery and development. Happy Independence Day. Today marks a momentous occasion in the history of our great nation, a day when we come together to celebrate the freedom and sovereignty that countless men and women fought tirelessly to secure for us. As we stand on the shoulders of those who paved the way for our independence, we draw inspiration from the life and legacy of one of our greatest leaders, Mzee. Jomo Kenyatta, the founding father of our nation, was not just a leader. He was a visionary who dedicated his life to the cause of freedom. Born in Gatundu in 1897, he witnessed firsthand the struggles of our people under the yoke of colonial oppression. Kenyatta's journey was one dedicated to the fight for justice and equality, and he never gave up. So here we are, 54 years later. Kenya, a vibrant and diverse nation, boasts an array of impressive statistics that underscore its dynamism and resilience. With our 54 million people, Kenya stands as a regional powerhouse and an economic hub, showcasing a steady annual GDP growth rate of 6%. The country has made significant strides in technology and innovation. Just look at our mobile phone penetration rate, with over 90% of the population wirelessly connected. Furthermore, Kenya has emerged as a leader in renewable energy, generating 80% of its electricity from renewable sources, including geothermal and wind power. In the realm of wildlife conservation, Kenya is home to some of the most iconic and diverse species, contributing to its status as a global ecotourism destination par excellence. These statistics collectively underscore Kenya's multifaceted success in fostering economic development, technological advancement, and environmental sustainability. In drawing parallels to Canadian politics, we find a kindred spirit in our pursuit of a just and inclusive society. Just as Canada championed the cause of multiculturalism, we too celebrate the rich tapestry of our ethnicities, our languages, and our cultures. In Canada, political progress has been marked by a commitment to social justice and inclusivity. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, akin to our own Constitution, reflects the shared values of freedom, equality, and justice. Our unity lies in our diversity, a diversity that reflects the mosaic of peoples within our borders. But within the same diversity, we draw upon our common visions, common aspirations, coalescing these into one philosophy, one voice, one people. Education remains a powerful tool for empowerment. Here within the diaspora, we must continue to invest in the knowledge and skills of our Kenyan youth. We must drive our innovation and economic clout to promote and support those at home, with attention paid to creating opportunities and driving investment. By doing so, we follow in the footsteps of those leaders who believed in the transformative power of education and economics to shape a better future. Economic empowerment is crucial for our growth. Let us support Kenyan businesses, create job opportunities, and foster an environment where entrepreneurship thrives. Indeed, as we celebrate our Independence Day, let us also reflect on the sacrifices made by those leaders who came before us, who stood at the forefront of the African fight for independence. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Patrice Lumumba of Democratic Republic of Congo, Nelson Mandela, whose visionary, legendary struggle against apartheid in South Africa is a time signature of our lifetime. Let us honor their memory by contributing our skills, our talents, and our passions to the building of our nation that truly reflects the dreams of those who fought for our freedom. In conclusion, my fellow Kenyans, as we congregate on this hallowed celebration of independence, let us remember the struggles, sacrifices, and triumphs that have brought us here. Let us remind ourselves of our journey towards a Kenya that is not just free, but prosperous, united, and respected globally. In the words of the contemporary hymn, Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger. May God bless you. May God bless Kenya. May God bless Africa. Happy Independence Day.
So my name is Beth Lexa. I'm a poet, spoken word artist. I'm based in Toronto, Mississauga. And I have been performing poetry for at least 8 to 10 years. And this is the first time I'm performing in front of a room full of Kenyans, East Africans, and Africa.
Yay! Makofi! Thank you.
So thank you for sharing this milestone with me and sharing this space and keeping quiet to listen to the spoken word that is about to hit you right now. Ama mnataka niongee Kiswahili ndio msikie? Simngesema.
Mngesema ni sherehe na itaki hasira.
Could have said something. Anyway, so I chose a poem that I wrote for my mother a few years ago during Black History Month. It's called Wine Woman. And so today I'm going to do a poem called Wine Woman. And it's not because my mother likes to drink wine. It's because we as people, and I'm going to say we as Kenyans today, we are still faced with the same struggles that our freedom fighters were faced with. We're still told that we're not good enough in certain things, that we're not good enough to lead ourselves, to govern ourselves, that we're too corrupt, we're too this. And that's not freedom, but we're still fighting. And so Wine Woman means independently, we carry our authenticity and we carry who we are, our artistry, our knowledge, everything that we are. Our keynote speaker said it extremely well. We carry who we are in like little oak barrels, like it's wine, like it'll get better over time, but it doesn't get better over time. We have to let it out. We have to show our talents. We have to speak up. We have to show up as Kenyans, as Africans. And now in North America, we're just considered black. So we carry our African identity of where we come from, our roots, and we also have to carry the baggage of being black in North America, which is its own identity. And so we have to balance both of those out. So I'm going to do a poem called Wine Woman. This is for the days when you feel your bones weighing you down, for sunsets that aren't pretty enough to keep your eyes sober, like an old town encrusted with new graffiti, layers of color upon color, sundry generations of sour jazz and hip-hop. This is for the nights when my number sounds like an ambulance and you are so tired of loud sirens ringing at your mistakes in the ambience of my paramedic phrases with no breaks. This is for the mornings when your name tastes like cold eggs, over, easy, as if talking is easy when swallowing your pride becomes the most important meal of the day. Say what you may, but depression doesn't know race, like the face on your coin doesn't have any color. The value of your skin is in how you spend it. This is for not going back to bed. Your artistry is not thick as molasses nor dark as caramelized brown sugar. Your feet are not grapes from Veneto, Italy, drying in a ventilated room, faith fading, aging over 10 years in little oak barrels. You are the smartest woman I've ever met. With a voice like Friday night, made a bet with the virginity of Sunday morning to never let your words taste like the morning after. But she is the echo of your laughter. Buried in dreams, eyes shut with salty histories like no new year can desalinate the choking tears. You are an underground railroad to womanhood. Your womb is the darkest tunnel to bring forth any good, like the labor pains of Harriet Tubman, yet she is closure in itself. Hair tangled in the sink like the apology in his throat. You are beautiful. The shoreline of your shoulders reminds many of the burdens you carry that kiss the crook in your neck and retrieve with the waves that storm your chest to your hips. But she is constantly fixing her mirror. A living room her insecurities pay rent to every month. You are the S on his chest. The black keys on a piano, Lionel Messi to Barcelona. You pick a persona that sets you apart. She would call me before a poetry event and say, go conquer the world for me. Too busy working when she's not working. She's cooking when she's praying, when she's eating. Been standing all day, lady enough to want to sit for her rights like Rosa Parks. You are what you've always been. Woman enough to raise me, she is what time is telling you to be, but this is for breaking the conjunctions they used to tie your hands with. Stuck between a compliment of but and for, yet too pretty for a dark-skinned girl. This is for keeping calm when they've torn the alphabet from your palms and you can only trace the Malcolm X in your veins. This is for the mornings depression wakes you up with rusty bones, a stalemate position, with one fist in the air and your braided hair holds and locks your thoughts back to the end, to bed. Defend your existence. You are more than dust to dust, ashes to ashes. You can't give up. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Special round of applause for...
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing one of my songs that I sang when I used to do a lot of acting in my high school, St. Andrews College. It's called What the Heck I Gotta Do. It's got a very, very, very easy beat to understand. And while I'm singing it, I just want you to clap to the beat. I just want you to clap to the beat while I'm singing it. And then after that, I'm gonna just keep on repeating it and repeating it. And then afterwards, I just want you to cheer and smile as hard as you can. Are you ready?
All right, all right. We cheer or we smile?
Cheer and smile.
All right,
let's do them
all
both.
right.
Let's do them both, okay?
I hear you, I
Ready?
hear you.
3,
Go ahead.
2, 1, let's go. What the heck I gotta do to be with you? What the heck I gotta do? What the heck I gotta do to be with you? What the heck I gotta do? Who do I have to be for you to be with me? Hey, hey.
Hey, smile,
Hey,
smile,
clap
smile.
some more, clap some more.
Hey,
What
smile,
the heck
eh?
I gotta do to be with you? What the heck I gotta do? What the heck I gotta do to be with you? What the heck I gotta do? Who do I have to be for you to be with me? Smile! Woo! Next thing you know, we're texting day and night. I trust her right away. Like, whoa, hey, yo, I never met anyone like her, bro. Yo, she listens to all my problems. I let her copy all my homework. And then I lay it all on the line. But she was like, no, no, no. She didn't say no exactly, I don't know. No, no, no. Yeah, I was surprised. I'm a pretty great guy. So I decided I needed to step my game up. Oh, 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 oh. It's too late to be shy. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to clap real hard this time. Ready? Hey, 3, 2, 1, hey. What the heck I gotta do to be with you? What the heck I gotta do? What the heck I gotta do to be with you? What the heck I gotta do? Who do I have to be for you to be with me? Woo!
Clap for my boy. Clap for my boy. Clap for him. Clap for him.
Some smiles, come on!
Clap for him.
Celebrate Kenya independence, let's go!
Clap for him. Clap for him. All right, all right. Thank you so much.
As we all know, those who are on the KCO forums, KCO is taking particular interest in the youth, and we want to encourage our youth. We want to empower our youth. We want them to do better than us. Those of us on the KCO forums have seen that a lot. We have said we don't want our youth to be limited. We want them to go higher and higher than us. So if any youth is in here, don't allow anyone to limit you. If any newcomer is here, don't allow anyone to limit you. The sky is the limit.
We can take your tea as you listen to the president of the young people in diaspora, the brother Dismas himself. All right, you okay?
I'm just amazed by how Kenyans showed up tonight. This is amazing. Clap for yourselves. All protocols observed. Good evening. My name is Dismas Kibungei. I'm the current president of the Youths in Diaspora County 48. It's an organization that looks forward to empowering our youths, making sure that we're in the right path to realizing our goals in life as the youth. Also, thank you very much for KCO for giving me this opportunity to address this congregation here. And as you're going to celebrate our Jamhuri Day today, it's a time for us to reflect where we've come from and where we are going. Why do I say this? We have those who came before us, those who came here 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. Not only Canada, even the Australia, in Europe. You created, or rather you paved the way for us who came after you. We found things much easier because of the sacrifices that you did. That's why I rally all the youth to stop complaining, to stop seeing problems, and start appreciating what all of you who came before us did. And you made sure that our path was much easier compared to what you found. We have barriers that we've put on ourselves. Number one being the barrier of, I'm learned, you're not learned. Number two, your skin. Number three, I come from this place, you come from that place. Here in the diaspora, we are one Kenya, one tribe. Let's stop those stereotypes. Let's unite, let's come together. If we stop those stereotypes and the barriers that govern us, we will move further together. I've also seen some even interracial Kenyans here. Don't you see we've come from far, really? So let's unite, let's work together. When we are here, we forget why we came here, but when we are here, we have people who they can act as a bridge to us because they can provide us with information. They can guide us. They can be our mentors. Where do we find them? We find them in this room. We find them in organizations like KCO. This is why I want to rally all the youths where you are. You cannot win alone. You cannot stand alone. As a youth, whichever country you are in, be part of an organization that exists there. You'll get a lot of things from there. You'll grow with those people. Someone who came here 10 years before you will always show you the way. That is for the youths. Lastly, as I finish, I want to call upon all the parents here. I want to call upon all the elders here. I want to call upon all the leaders in the marketplace. With open arms, stretch your arms, invite us, the youths. We've seen what has happened this year, especially here in Canada, for example, and Australia. We've seen what has happened. We've lost a lot of youths. Those things were avoidable. They could be prevented. I'm asking the High Commission of Kenya here in Canada, let's work together. Let's find a place where we can sit down and discuss, because the more lives we lose, the more people we lose to many things that we are seeing here. That's not what we'll take as youth. That's not what we'll take as parents. Let's sit down as the embassy and all the organizations that exist here and the parents also and find a solution to where we are going. I want to call all of you. Let's be united. Let's come together. Happy Jamhuri Day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you.
All right.
Special round of applause.
Twende wa Kenya. Twende. All right, mikono juu. Mikono juu. Ushakula ugali, umekula samaki, umekula nini mpaka shetani anajua umekula, beba mikono juu. All right, twende angusha. Tena. Wacha. Okay.
Niwache nini? Nasema tuwache.
I want to acknowledge Dr. Charles Wambua, the president of KCO, Ms. Phoebe Kayamba Sibanda, the secretary, Mr. Jeremy Awori, the treasurer, and all you Kenyans who are here, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, hamujamboni. It gives me great pleasure and honor to stand before you this evening. I thank you most sincerely for your invitation to join in marking this historic and important day when Kenya gained her independence. I wish to pass my greeting and well wishes to every one of you from Her Excellency Immaculate Wambua, who could not be with you as he was attending a similar ceremony in Ontario. On behalf of the High Commissioner, I wish to express my profound appreciation to everyone who worked tirelessly to put this together. I know they were thanked before, but I'm going to say thank you again to them because of what they did for us. As we commemorate this day marking 60 years ago when Kenya became a republic, all of you, we pay tribute and honor to the courageous men and women who sacrificed their lives for the freedom that we enjoy. The High Commissioner appreciates and commend the Kenya diaspora for your unity and harmony for your love of our motherland. This gathering is a testimony of the harmony that exists between us all. We acknowledge with pride the significant role that diaspora plays in enriching the warmth and enduring nation between Kenya and Canada. On its part, the government led by the President, His Excellency William Ruto, continued to make initiative program in support of Kenyan diaspora. Today, we are able to offer mobile consular services to diaspora who needed them. We were a bit disappointed because the number was very few. A few of you came, but I hope you can still join us and get the services in Ottawa. You can get the services online, and you can come to our High Commission in Ottawa. Now, we also have, the President also established the State Department for Diaspora, which also boosts services for you. Asanteni sana, God bless you, and thank you for receiving us. Thank you very much.
We want to do the raffles.
Yes, let's do this.
We want to do the raffles because of the time, and also the KCO president want to talk with us. But we want to call the raffle team to lead us in this thing. And then when people are crying, Mbarambamba hujacheza, Prince Inda hujacheza.
Tuko na hao.
Oh, man. So, guys, hey, clap for yourself again. Piga makofi peke yako bwana. Piga makofi. Asante sana. Asante sana.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to pull for the door prize. So all of you who have tickets today, who bought tickets for this occasion, will get this beautiful gift basket donated by Betty of Itashi. Oh, he's not here? Okay. Jeremy will present you with
All right. This is the root comment.
Makofi.
Kwani wewe ndio unapata zawadi zote. Hata mimi nigawie. This is amazing, man. This is amazing one. God bless you. And next year, Jamhuri Day, we want to see a 1-year-old. All right. Thank you. 47977, man. God bless you. That's why you put on the tie. Thank you so much, man. God bless you.
Oh, great.
Why did they celebrate so much?
Okay, I cannot actually finish this interview without asking you this question. This year we have seen many Kenyan coming from Kenya to Canada, to the point that some of them could not even get where to sleep, which was not that much a good situation. Did KCO do something for those new Kenyans?
I must say, when we talk about Kenyans coming here, that's a federal issue, and KCO does not deal with federal issues. What we did, we were in partnership with one of the churches here, which was able to assist this. There are a few Kenyans who were able to reach out to them. And I repeat myself, KCO is not a federal organization because immigration issues are dealt by the federal government.
Your last word, because I know the place was full, but there are those Kenyans who still didn't attend. If you have a word for those who came, and for those who didn't come, what can it be?
I would say next year, we learn as we go. This year was better than last year, and next year we want to make it better and bigger. So what I always tell Kenyans, when we put this advertisement for the KCO Gala, they need to reach out in time and book and pay in advance, so they were able to plan. Because as you can see today, we were over capacity. We had 30 people who had not paid, they paid at the door. So we urge Kenyans, when the ad comes out, to go in and book and pay, so they were able to plan and get the numbers to the caterer in time.
Let's do one round. Okay. Twendeni.